The next topic will be, let's suppose I want to make my changes in the form. Okay. In this case, I am taking example of a summarized formula. First question before we start with the actual topic: how to modify to change this form? This is static form or dynamic? Why dynamic? This is a static form, no? Because my data is still here, but it is generating all the lines, all the way. So this is static. Now I want to change this to dynamic. How I can change it? Utilities, settings, output to pages, summarized part list. I am talking about summarized part list. So I will change this. Let's take. Okay, this one is dynamic form. Okay, you can see from the preview also. This is a dynamic form. This is also dynamic. Let us select this F02 002. Okay. So this is my dynamic form. Here. Now let's suppose I want to add a new property. I don't require the price. I require one new property for country of origin. Let's suppose. Okay. Country of origin. So what I will do, I will open my. But before we add country of origin, do we have any property related to country of origin in our database? No. We don't have. So we need to select which property we will select. So first of all, I will go in my parts management, utilities, parts management. I already explained you that either you can use designation 3 for country of origin, but sometimes what happens when you download from data portal, designation 3 is already used. So let us do one thing, let us use this free property. Free property 1 for my country of origin. Okay. So here I will put country of origin and here I will put actual value, whether it is France, USA, anywhere. Okay. So let us open. How to open the form? Where should I utilities? No, I don't want to change. I want to modify the existing master data form, and then open. Yes. So I will copy. But when we talk about forms, there are many type of forms. When we talk about report, there are many type of report. Plot frame, yes. Plot frame was only one. But when we talk about report, we have bill of material, table of content, terminal diagram, connection list. So first what I need to do is I need to select my file type. So now we are talking about summarized part list. So I will select S and here I will select summarized part. Which form we are talking about? 002. Open. Give the name. Separate. Okay. So that form will. Okay. Just I will show you the difference between static and dynamic form. I will open one more form. I will open this. This is the only difference. Here in static form we give all the rows. In dynamic form we give only the first line for the data. So here once I open my form, you will see some different symbols. In your navigator also the form will open. Do I require the prices? No, I don't require the prices, so I will just delete it. Instead of deleting, what I will do, I will directly change this to now let's suppose this property I don't require, I will delete this. How to stretch? If I want to reduce the size, how to stretch? Edit. graphics, stretch, select, select upon, press X and reduce this. But what do you see here? There are some boxes. There are some. Okay, before you start working in the form, just activate snap to grid. Don't forget to off it. Okay, activate this snap to grid. Okay, what you will do, you will. This is actually okay. I will explain you what is this. This is actually data area, and this is my footer. Just reduce it. Which property we talk about? Which property we will select for country of origin? Free property. So double click on it. Go inside. Okay, what do you, which property we normally use here? Page or project property. Which property we will use here? Project. It is neither page neither project. You will not use project or page property. This is actually coming from the paths. So here we have one more additional property which is known as placeholder text. Insert placeholder text. So if you will double click on this, you will see something called as placeholder text. So you will go inside, click on this three dot button. So three property from where it is coming from my path. And here if you will go press F on the keyboard, it will open free properties. So we have description, unit, value. Which property we selected? Value. Free properties value first. Press OK. Press OK. Let us close this. Don't worry about this part. I will explain what are these parts. Okay. Close this. Okay. How to change the form? Utilities, reports, generate, settings, output to pages, and here I will select my new form which I created, which is SAR color. Okay. Right click, update. Now let's see. Okay, the form has changed. Here you see now country of origin, but the data is empty. How I can get the data? In the parts management. So let's take one example of my part number. So I will just take this. Okay, CONV1001. Utilities, parts management. Okay, I think this is the one which we are using, CONV1001. So let us go under free properties, under values. Let's suppose this is coming from solution. Press apply, enter, apply, close. Okay. Utilities, parts, utilities, reports. So here you will see now this will be updated. You can shift the text on the left hand side, but we need to add the country of origin for all the components. Here if you will see, you will find some data area here, and if you will select, it will be like a normal rectangle. Okay, what is data area? Basically this area will define that the data should fall inside this box. The order number, quantity, designation. So this is very important when we are working in the dynamic form. So for dynamic form, this data area is mandatory, compulsory. Okay, how to insert data area? You need to go under insert, dynamic area. Here we have data area, but in this case we don't need to add because it's already there. And then we have footer. What do you mean by footer? That the report should end here after a certain line. Okay, let's suppose in this case maybe by idea 40 lines need to be generated, 40 rows. Where do I define that? Any idea? I will define it under properties, form properties. Here I will define what should be my row height, 8 mm, and here I will define number of rows. So depending on my page height, I will define the number of rows. If I want to reduce it, I can reduce it. If I want to increase it, I can increase it. 28. After 28, we will go to the next page. Next. And also, it is also possible that I can have multiple columns. In this case, I have only one report in one page. I can have two reports in one page. One on the left hand side, one on the right hand side. In that case, I will make column as 2, and then we need to define some certain settings. There are reports which is available. You can check that. If you make let's suppose by stretch I reduce it by 2 mm, so I need to make the change here also in the properties. I need to define, because as per this it will automatically update the values. Okay. Let us suppose I need one more property here, dt. I require this is actually consolidated bill of material. So I need the DT also should come. That the name of my device is CB1 to CB5, like consolidated. So let us add one more property here. I will just duplicate this. Oh, before I duplicate, I will use this stretch option. Duplicate. Okay, I will take the lines also. Okay, when I stretch, what else do I need to change? I need to change the size of my data area also. Okay, and the footer also. So I will just do to keep the snap to grid active and change the footer also. So here, what do I require? I require device types, device names. Right click, properties. Which property should I select from here? DT here it is not available. Why? DT will come from parts or from device? From device. So you need to first select the element. Okay. Then you will go here, then press D. So DT display. Press OK. Press OK. Okay. I will close. Utility ports update. So here you will get all the devices. But what is the issue here? It is giving me single devices. Okay. I want to combine the DT. In that case, I will go here, utilities. Okay, 1 second. Okay. Then come back to the form and edit. In this case, I want to show the description, so I selected parts description. Okay. Let us close and test. I will update my report. Okay, so summarize part list. Okay, what problem do you see here? Okay, so it is overlapping and it is going outside. So let us do one setting, utilities, master data, from, open. You see one rectangle here for designation. Same thing I will try to do for my description also. I will make alignment box. So if the text is going after a certain mm, it should go down. Double click on it. Format. Here I see something called as alignment box. So activate this alignment box and make text width fixed. Means after this mm it should go down. Okay. Press OK. Increase the size of my rectangle till here. Okay. Now let's test again. Close. Utilities, reports. Now it is automatically changing the size depending on my text size. Clear? One more setting which may not be activated for you is this setting. Open the form. If you will go in the form property you need to activate this also, dynamic line adjustment. So just check mark this, so it will automatically change the size of my line. Okay, depending on the text. Yeah.